Hello and welcome everyone, Stormy Sensei here. It's been a while, but oh, it's interesting. We can now stream Star Rail, so I could actually delete it from the console and just play it using a persistent Wi-Fi connection, which you already need anyway because it's an online game. I guess you don't need a persistent Wi-Fi connection. You could technically have something that's client only, like battling. And then not have to worry about streaming it. But that's cool. I think I might do that. Free up some space on my PlayStation. I would have to test it out before deleting the game. I would have to stream it for a good bit and see what the experience is like. Like if it loses connection while I'm in the middle of a battle, then that'd be no good. But I stream a couple of other games. I stream Dynasty Warriors 8 on here, and I don't usually have that many issues. Alright, so I was taken aback by being able to stream Star Rail onto my PS5. When we last left off, we had defeated Encoder, and I expected to have like an hour's worth of dialogue, and then we immediately swapped over to Herta and the space station, which I will admit was very jarring. It felt very out of place and poorly paced, but maybe I will feel differently once I actually get through that part of the story. I haven't streamed at all in the month of March yet. 9 days in, this is the first one. We've had a sick household. Sonny brought something from daycare, I'm assuming. But still was able to grind off stream. So I now have a Max Traces Tribby with good speed boots. I know that most people run slow Tribby, but not most people. Every one of my characters runs fast. Although, if I had E1 Tribby, then I would probably make a second set for her that was super slow. And so I could put her with Fei Xiao. Alright. Well, log in. I think we'll get right into it. Let's talk to Yen Li.
Okay, I'll go ask for you right now. Can I turn on the interastral peace broadcast on the Express? Old Metal seems curious about it. So, the interastral peace broadcast specifically broadcasts the news? That's exactly what Old Metal likes. This weapon may be young, but he's already very mature. He likes to keep up with all the latest news. I know it's hard to believe, but ever since I forged this sword, I've been able to hear the thoughts of all sorts of weapons.
What does my baseball bat say?
I remember when Old Metal and I first met, we weren't very accepting of each other. He said I had a bad temper, and I thought he was ugly. He says my
You're both right?
swordsmanship
That's so
is
rude.
outstanding, and I think he's a master both in the past we completely approve of each other now? Forget it. It's not important. Old Metal and I have long since become partners who can read and respond to each other's will. Old Metal says so too. Want to play a game? I'm pretty good at board games. Oh yeah, holograms can't move board game pieces. The Nameless must really be a nostalgic group. You all have so much space here on the Express, and not so much as a single arcade machine.
Interesting, there actually is an arcade machine on here now.
Pass the time, reading, photography, sipping coffee, running around everywhere, helping people as a hobby.
Wait, those are actually exactly the things that we do.
Why don't you call over some friends, and I'll teach you how to play 13 star steps. I'm good at party games too, you know.
So Don Hung reads, and then March 7 does photography, and then Himiko sips coffee. Nothing, no mention of Welt. But running around everywhere helping people is what Trailblazer does.
If I get the chance, I'd love to bring my... Yes, there are all kinds of wonders in the universe. The lighting on the Express is perfect for when you find a moment. Sit here and turn off the lights. And if you're feeling a little tired, lie down on the seats instead. The universe, there's no better place for looking out into the...
Alright, now into the story we go.
This is the audience system? Hi, it looks just like the simulated universe.
Keen observation. They share the same fundamental logic.
Wow, there's
and
a
are
skip
pretty much
button now.
Identical in that regard.
Ah, I see. We call this referencing and not appropriation, right?
One more stupid remark from you, and you can watch Fifth Mirror reference your role because I'm going to be dropping you as my assistant. Focus now. The audience system is divided into 3 zones: energy supply, computing, and communications. Each zone operates independently and will only be integrated via the path of erudition when the system is booted. Sending a message to Droidhead involves more intricacies than you can imagine. If routine trials and maintenance on such an elaborately sophisticated system are already as bad as squaring circles, then it's no surprise for glitches like this to crop up.
I see. So, Madam Herta, can you use your professional judgment to tell which zone the glitch is in?
Of course, all 3. No sweat. They'll be up and running again after some simple technical tweaking. The 3 zones are compartmentalized, so we're going to have to troubleshoot them one at a time. Let's start with the energy supply zone. Get ready, and then we'll go over.
I'm just in here, Madam Herta. If you're ready, then your reflection in me will also be ready to go.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
There's no time to lose. Here, this thunder! Down, farewell.
I don't have a healer.
A foregone conclusion.
Is it okay for me to not have a healer? Herta. Probably. Yeah, this is fine. Hey there, Wobster.
Ready for another?
Step up, let's. How's this taste?
Impressive.
Nice, like my friend.
This is looking
Indulge yourselves!
impressive. Open sesame. Time to twirl. Time to twirl.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Do you know this big diamond? It's all yours.
Enemy targets detected.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Time to twirl.
And Madame Herta never fails to impress. Those things are no match for you.
A piece of cake. Now that this place is cleaned up, let's set everything in order and move on to the next zone.
What's this, ma'am?
Looks like one of those memory bubbles. It's not worth that much attention. You'll find many more in other zones.
Why is there so much space in between the dialogue now? I feel like there wasn't this much space in between lines earlier.
What in the... How did all these disgusting frogs get in here?
We're going to need out-of-this-world computing capability if we hope to meet Droidhead. If we can't churn out calculations faster than a Yottaflop's computer, then we can forget about having them notice our existence.
That's a lot of
But
floating point
computers with too
operations
high
per second.
capability tend to attract computing stings like them. No one knows how these creatures evolved from their progenitor, the propagation.
Ah, the mysteries of life. But even so, they can't compare to a talking mirror. A question on the side, Madame Herta? You have these powerful supercomputers and all. So, what are they normally programmed to calculate?
Is that important? All that matters is that they work and are able to attract Droidhead's attention.
I suggest meeting Miss Asta for a chat when you have time.
I wish I could just gather up all the enemies at once.
Commencing support.
That's all you got?
Never seen perfect. Expand your thinking. Hey! Time to twirl! Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I'm actually in a lot of danger
Mood for
here.
another beat. How's this taste?
Impressive. This is worth learning. Open sesame.
What are you looking at?
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a forest. Time to twirl! Impressive, almost.
Ready for another?
Alright, there we go. We're good now.
Indulge yourself!
Enemy data signet markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
That's what you
Healed
got.
up.
It ain't over.
Healed up. And even though I'm not at full stacks, that's okay.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Help me! Goo from those bugs got onto my reflective surface.
Clean up after yourself. Can't you just wipe it off with your hands?
Good one there.
With those annoying bugs squashed, we're done fixing the computing zone too. These computers will get up to speed soon. Now we're just one final step away from requesting an audience with Droidhead.
Our last stop is the communication zone.
Oh? You have a good memory. Let's go see what's wrong in that zone.
Yep, this is story stuff. I got the agenda in the description already.
Why are you so interested in it?
Okay, I'll admit it. I find them somewhat creepy. What's all this? I didn't think your puppets would be in here too, Madam Herta.
Unsurprisingly, the communication zone is where a bridge for communication will be formed between Droidhead and the space station. Aggregating the path energy of the erudition, then firing a bond at the Eon. This is as good as tapping someone on the shoulder who's sure to turn back to look at you. Alas, our work is never this simple. Putting aside all that onerous legwork, a single glance from Droidhead could vaporize the entire space station if we're ill-prepared.
I see. So letting the space station go into hibernation is a protective measure of sorts. To prevent it from slipping into operational overload and turning into a scrap world?
Very perceptive for a mirror.
Mirror see. And here. Mirror do. No, I neither have eyes nor ears. This zone seems to be functioning fine. These puppets are doing their job and I don't see any obvious malfunction.
Things may look fine only on the surface.
Madam Herta, behind you. Huh? What does she want?
Let me take a look. This puppet should be number 2757.
How did you tell?
Shh! Don't distract me when I'm checking the puppet's parameters. 2757. That's strange.
What's wrong? Madam Herta?
She's not already singing my
The replica
praises.
personality module is off. Well, that can't be. This parameter is set to be enabled by default. Then the utterly absurd module has also been disabled? Something's definitely wrong here. I checked a couple days ago and made sure every puppet has it switched on. The attack anything, everything module.
No, wait. Why do you even have such presets?
Is enabled. Intruder detected. Drats. Come and help me, Mirror. Anything, everything, attack! These are
Okay.
mimetic remnants of the remembrance. So
I was about to say,
they
wow,
are
we're
the
actually gonna
ones that
fight.
corrupted and tampered with the settings of my puppets?
Oh yeah, Herta has that weird setup, right? Where she hits one thing and then it like bounces to the things next to it and then it bounces to those things next to that as well.
Expand your thinking. Time to twirl!
Egad! What a close shave! But why are these remembrances even showing up here?
Actually, let's see, 1, 2, that does kind of make sense, I guess. I would have thought that it would have been able to hit all 5 enemies at once, but it can only hit up to 4.
That's not the only one. Look at them. Number 7631 and number 10136 are affected too.
Can't you do a factory reset on them?
Sorry to disappoint. The absolutely not module has been enabled, so not even I get to bypass its permissions. Whoopsie.
What were you really trying to achieve with these creations?
Just some toys to amuse myself with. Finding the source of the corruption can wait. These puppets no longer have use now that I'm here. Take them all out. Defective goods ought to be sent back to the repair center.
I urge you to go easy on them for the sake of the space station.
Guess I don't really need a healer since there are sustenance banners everywhere.
Analyze the targets before you make a plan of action.
Who would I replace with Gallagher?
I'll be needing a combat report, Pila.
Bronya? Sunday?
I won't break. Ready for another? Lend me your strength. Open sesame. Time to twirl. Analyze. Like bold. Commencing support. Enemy data net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength. Expand your thinking. Time to twirl.
Do you know who
This big diamond. It's all yours. Time to twirl.
They're completely battered, save for their heads.
Well, never strike someone in the face. The same goes for puppets. I'm picking up signals from more puppets somewhere further in. Let's go take a look.
Keep an eye out for memory bubbles, even though Herta has no interest in them whatsoever. I probably wouldn't put them out of the way, but it would be cool if there were a special progress gained. Lore accurate team. Herta with Pela and Bronya. I could put like Asta in with maybe Arlen or something like that. My Arlen's like level 30, I think, so he will not be joining in on this mission.
Tucked away this far in.
I think I know what this is about now, but we can leave that for later. Let's take care of the malfunctioning puppets first.
Upgrade configured. Show your courage.
Not gonna be able to open up with Payla, am I?
Number 0988. The pride of my creations.
Should I even be curious?
Puppets before her were all as dull as brick walls, mundane and uninspired. I distinctly recall number 0988 being the first puppet I imbued with a magical surprise. Some other puppets that came later also got to enjoy similar privileges.
Good to know. But did anyone ask?
Fear not, Mira. You have to remember that being a genius means you're destined to solve challenge after challenge. There's no time for rest.
Can I just be on the sidelines this time?
Am I gonna have to fight the big beetle? Yep, I am. Let's see. Okay, this is fine. Mostly.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for good
Should have done
old
Bronia's first.
We've entered the storm. To guard
Just
and
get that
defend.
little extra attack and crit damage.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Time to twirl.
You look tough.
Lend me your strength. Commencing support. Honored to meet me. Time to twirl. Troublesome.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Enemy data net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack.
Do you know who?
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Payla, no.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another? This battle is lend me your strength.
Oh, I can't tell what light cone I have. I don't know if I'm going to get a skill point back when I use my ultimate here. So I guess I will just basic.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Time to twirl!
Expand your thinking.
Yes, I got a skill point back.
That was close. I almost shattered.
Don't be melodramatic. Working even a single brain cell of mine to take out foes like her is an outright waste of my smarts.
I take it we've taken care of the problems in all 3 zones? Does that mean?
Not yet. There's something else we need to deal with. It seems we've had a little tag-along all this while.
You've got quite the sharp eye, Madam Herta. Would Would you like us to help?
Sure. Go ahead and summon the whole team, Fourth Mirror. Considering the gravity of our endeavor, we can't allow a little thief to spoil the show.
A little thief? Oh, a memo keeper.
Parasite of the remembrance. Do you truly think your atrocious disguise can outwit the keen sight of a genius like myself? Once you're reflected in my mirrors.
Oh man, it's a generic memo keeper.
You can forget about escaping.
Oh dear, this is bad.
That's the memo snatcher.
Right, stay alive, and again, I can strive. Retreat into the memory zone for now. I can always regroup and try again.
Someone hasn't been paying attention. Didn't hear me, did you? For those petty tricks of yours. Do you actually think you can slip away right under my nose?
Herta. Madam Herta, wait. What do you want with me? I'll spill it all. The garden's secrets, and what they're after. Everything. Please, just spare me.
What? Is that all you've got to say while your life is at stake? Well, that's hardly worth anything. Need a little refresher? I am Herta, Genius Society number 83, the one to unravel the mystery behind the imaginary leakage phenomenon, and key holder of the imaginary implosion pulse. Do you honestly believe I'd seek any counsel from you? Hush now. Keep quiet. This is my moment to shine, so just listen. You crept in here to steal Noose's memories, didn't you? And messing with my precious audience system is just a ruse to lure me here, so I can lead you to them. What a shame. You're only a step away from completing the mission assigned to you. As if. Truth is, you never stood a chance from the get-go. Think I only have Fourth Mirror following me around? Oh, then you've let your guard down. Because her siblings have long been watching your every move. Now, let me think. What kind of punishment should I subject a brazen thief like you to?
I think that these mirrors in particular are directly related to the occurrences from the simulated universe, the mirror transcendence, because I'm pretty sure that the woman that's trapped inside of the mirror is someone from the Garden of Recollection. But it's interesting that if this is the same Memo Keeper, that it would happen after the occurrence even existed to begin with. But you note that you can there are only 3 candles, and then on the 4th one, it's kind of gone. But maybe this is the 4th one, and maybe that means that you could get even more from the mirror transcendence now. Who knows?
Oh, I know. You garden folk have a fondness for mirrors, huh? How about letting you enjoy some quality time with your favorite object? A mirror. As for the length of your punishment, let's keep it mildly punitive. How about 100th of a lifetime? That should be enough for some serious self-reflection. Oh, cheer up. You can still do your part for this world while trapped in a mirror. For all you know, your weak path energy could just help me get Droid Head looking this way. Oh, I should make myself clear. When I said 100th of a lifetime, I meant my lifetime. At long last, we can finally be at ease now that we've nipped those problems in the bud.
This is yummy.
Well, cut that out! Those weird noises make me seem like I got a few screws loose. Put that little thief to sleep for now. We can decide her fate later.
Oh, sweet and venerable Madam Herta, when did your heart turn this tender?
The audience system has been rebooted. This is finally it. After all that I have done to reach you, droid head, you better not snub me.
Even though that was completely unnecessary.
The path space. This isn't a figment of a simulated universe, but a perfectly tangible and accessible.
Well, it's been a while since we've been here. We last were here with Colia.
Now's not the time to wallop in nostalgia. Droid head, will you answer me?
Madam Herta, we picked up some voices from the space.
Let me hear them. Is this binary arithmetic? Could it be droid head?
Oh, 2? What?
Wait. There shouldn't be a 2 in binary arithmetic. Is this some kind of prank?
Did we actually discover Mythos instead?
Madam Herta, we're hearing those voices again. What now? What should we do?
Keep your cool, second mirror. What did they say this time? Play it again for me.
Now it's in English? Okay.
Door locked. No, this isn't the voice of the pack at all. What in the world is going on?
Madam Herta, those lads outside seem to be discussing something interesting. Want to listen in on them?
Third mirror. Stop that nightmarish cackle. It's giving me goosebumps. Wait. Did you say those lads outside? Could it be?
The Annihilation King?
Why don't you listen for yourself?
This isn't right. I'm sure we got intruders in the lab. Wait! Stop! Whatever you're about to do. No, don't even think about it. Whoever you are, you better not interrupt me right now.
Oh, so like Himiko and Welt are at their space station. They're about to stop, So, okay. One Himiko and Don Hung, I guess.
Is something wrong, Madam Herta?
No, it's nothing.
You should have left your puppets out there to guard the door.
Madam Herta? I think you'll want to listen to the voices from beyond this.
Also, if you didn't waste his time listening to what was happening, you could have just taken his gaze.
What are they up to? Is this the Harmony? Ridiculous. Hoping to stop me with such cheap parlor tricks. Not a chance.
That's so funny. That the harmony has absolutely no effect on her.
Presumptuous fellows. Who are you to interrupt Madame Herta's experiment?
You should probably like send the mirrors out there to like
Let's
stop
ignore
them.
and keep going. We haven't seen news yet.
They're definitely going to stop her.
Forget it, Mirror. Let's just leave. Leave? Surely you're not suggesting we stop the audience experiment right now? That's beyond all reason, ma'am. We went through so much just to get here. Now we're just one step away from making contact with the Eon themselves. Please. You know how insanely costly it is to reboot the audience system.
Well, if
But
news
if I
looks
were to
upon
ignore
us,
those two intruders and continue onward,
yeah,
when
it's going to
Droid
destroy
casts their
the.
gaze
Yep.
upon the space station, the blast of energy generated in that instant is sure to burn them to a crisp.
They'll destroy the Astral Express and
humans cannot be brought back to life.
Welt and Himiko and Sunday.
Oh, Madam Herta, that wasn't kind. I am truly a lucky mirror to have found the best possible answer.
Enough! Don't use that nauseatingly fawning tone on me. Looks like I'll have to abort this prematurely again.
Again,
But
when was the
mark
last time?
my words, Droidhead. I will be back for you.
Madam Herta? You're finally awake.
I'd be so annoyed.
You two? Oh. My plan is ruined. And it's all thanks to you.
Your plan?
My sincerest apologies, Madam Herta. We weren't aware this was a part of your plan. The space station was in complete darkness when we arrived, so Sunday and I assumed something bad had happened. We continued further into the space station, hoping to find the cause of the blackout, and that's when we chanced upon your actual self.
How did you get in?
The door wasn't locked.
The door wasn't locked.
All right, fine. I am a person of reason, after all. You're not to blame for this. I am familiar with Mr. Yang of the Astral Express. But the one next to you?
Looks like Madam Herta doesn't pay much attention to cosmic news.
Please pardon my manners. It is unbecoming of me to forget the most basic of courtesies amid all that has happened. My name is Sunday, and I'm just a passenger of the Express.
And this, unremarkable passenger happens to be a Harmony Pathstrider? Do you take me for a child? In any case, I don't suppose you came all the way here just to check on how the space station is doing?
Well, we were worried for a moment there, but it's good to know the space station isn't in any kind of trouble. We're here because of Amphorius, Madam Herta.
Why does that not surprise me?
Oh? Something occurred to you?
No! I've told Himiko everything I know. Nothing about the world sounds right. Droidhead has cast their gaze upon numerous worlds in the past, and every one of them is etched in my mind. So how could I possibly not know about it? Perhaps those garden folks lied to you. Anyhow, I've looked up the name Amphorius in the simulated universe, Though clearly irrelevant results have already been filtered out, there's still an unbelievably long list of generated results. Something about how the Divine Amphorius team will swap out their current crest emblem for one in King Babaru's likeness in the next season. I hope that can be of some help to you.
We may as well take a look at it.
I still don't.
That sentence makes no sense to me.
Didn't the Astral Express already depart some time ago? Is that world so incredibly spectacular that it warrants this return trip?
Well, that's because we're caught between a rock and a hard place. If Amphorius is indeed inextricably entwined with eons, paths, and even the erudition, we're going to need the wisdom of a genius to help us, especially now that we've seen the planet for ourselves.
Elaborate a little on this rock and a hard place you're caught between.
We've lost all contact with two indispensable companions since they entered Amphorius. And that's not all. One of our other companions is suffering from a serious and inexplicable affliction.
They've been excited for a while now. What did you feed them? Wait, so you eat? What do you eat? Yeah. Pretty, you can skip the translation. I can tell that none of the chatter is meaningful. Never change, Don Hung. It's almost time. The Chrysos area should be finishing up their preparations for the Vortex of Genesis. Let's go witness the core flames return when you're ready. Right, we had recently defeated Encoder and gotten his core flame, but it takes some time before you actually return it to the Vortex of Genesis. So I was playing around with this team in MOC, and I think that this is going to be a new favorite team of mine. March 7th. It doesn't have to be March 7th. It could be Moza or Topaz. It really just depends on the enemy's weaknesses. But with Remembrance, Trailblazer, and Aventurine.
A short respite, then time for the next fight.
I actually want to see something.
Oh, I almost forgot. I was looking at the photos from before when I realized something. When we were on Eurillo 6, the Cienjo and Penacony, the first local we met in each of those worlds all harbored their own deep secret. I'm sure it'll be the same on Amphorius. I can't join you guys this time, but make sure to always look out for one another.
The first person we met on Eurillo 6, wasn't that Sampo? They're probably actually talking about like maybe Bronya or Cacolia, maybe. I don't know. First person on Penacony was Misha, and that's definitely the case for that. The Cien show. So we showed up, and then there were just a bunch of Mara-struck people for the most part. Luocha? I think it was Luocha that we met. And I know that he does have a deep secret, but I haven't actually finished his companion quest, so I don't completely understand what that secret is. And Finon was the first person that we met on this one. And Don Hung's not going to be in his room because he's with me on the planet, right? Yep, thought so. Since I'm about to finish the story quest, I want to kind of see what people actually look like. That starts an adventure quest, so I can't really talk to them. Alright, curiosity satisfied.
Oh, Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world. We seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
Wait, what? That was a very casual way of saying, hey, we're all gonna die, right? Fill our blood with gold until we all wither in service, in willing service to the cause?
Your guests are here, Finan. We can begin the ritual now.
I mean, Trivia's been alive for centuries, millennia, maybe?
It's fine, Miss Caceres.
So maybe not.
Already. I told him he should be nursing his wounds, that he shouldn't be worrying about all this comrades once-in-a-lifetime ascension ritual stuff.
And Aglaya has been around for hundreds of years. Maybe sacrificing yourself for unwilling service means like a lifetime of servitude and giving up on your own
So,
like
I'm ready
plans
to
and hopes and dreams or whatever.
Teacher, show him the way forward.
Despite the myriad dark and endless nights that have gone by, the guidance of the prophecy is nevertheless as clear and bright as the first ray of dawn. Overthrow the gods, it declared.
Overthrow the gods.
Restore the core flames.
Restore the core
it
flames.
declared. Bear the divine authority, it declared.
Become demigods.
Forge miracles, it declared. Oh, prophecy, forgive us for this late tribute. We, Chrysos Eris, have striven to start the flame chase journey anew over these myriad nights.
Myriad nights being
The seeds
several
we
hundreds of
sowed
years.
have finally yielded a good harvest. The seventh core flame needed for the miracle that once belonged to the great lance of fury, Encoder, shall now be returned by an elected hero of the Chrysos heirs, an upstanding citizen, a valiant warrior, and a noble soul. Please step forward, Finon of Ides Elysiae. Recite with us.
O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world.
Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Surround surrender the core flame, Chrysosair.
The Lance of Fury's constellation is illuminated. Why is the vortex this silent? Was it also like that in the past?
Patience, Finan. Do not make us question this decision.
Lord Naius?
I'm afraid he's not the person you know, Castorus. That is a manifestation of the prophecy, an echo of the Titan's divinity. It is here to examine the Titan's successor. Mortal, who wishes to inherit my divine authority.
True, we can also understand Titan.
Thoroughly tested. Yet your will wavers. If you are to inherit Nikodor's relentless fight against the unspeakable black tide, you must accept a trial of divinity. Prove that you possess an indestructible will, and vanquish the fears deep in your heart.
Vanquish the fears in my heart. So be it. No matter what obstacles you plan to put in my way, I'm ready to overcome them. For our prophesied tomorrow, I will become the god Amphorius needs.
Come with me, Finon of Aegis Elysiae.
In fear, you shall abandon your mortal body, and in suffering, be reborn as a god. Wait for my return, my friend.
Well, we're not directly involved in this. How interesting.
Lord Finon is gone?
He has stepped onto the battlefield to fight a campaign that can only be won by him alone. All we can do is wait and have faith.
Level cap went from 11 to... Okay, nice. Can I just, like, not talk to any of you guys and... I didn't actually max this out. Oh, it can be used indefinitely. Interesting. So I don't get my other Eidolons from here? How tragic. I was really hoping that was the solution there. You can just go out tonight or tomorrow and find out the result. I had to wait 4 days and 40 nights. Also, like, after this is kind of the end, and then next patch stuff. Let me see, what order we want to talk to people in. Let's talk to Trippy first. Oh yeah, this is the final one. Hero, bear thy core flame. That's the mission that I was supposed to finish before I could do the side quests or the events. Then how do other people get E6? It probably isn't the Trojan horse.
Finance steers his own fate. If he can conquer his fear and return as a demigod, we will be one step closer to the miracle that the prophecy promised. That would mean his time hasn't come yet, and that there is a more arduous mission for him to see through. You must have noticed by now. Every Chrysos heir here bears a flaw of sorts. Be it the curse of immortality, or the constant erosion of their humanity, or... But not Finan. He is a Chrysos heir without flaw. A perfect vessel for divinity. There will come a day when he leads everyone we have left, through the gates of the miracle.
I pray you truly are prepared, Lord Finan. I spoke at length with Lord Finan before. There was hesitation in his words. The manifestation of the prophecy must have seen this. It saw Lord Finan's heart wavering. Wherever he is, whatever he is fighting, I pray he makes it through this test.
Still too late, huh? The constellation of the Lance of Fury is already illuminated. That must mean...
The core flame has been surrendered. The Lord Finan's test isn't over yet. The prophecy sent an ambassador. They acknowledged Lord Finan's strength and character, but had doubts about his strength of will. He must conquer his fear and prove himself to the prophecy.
I was right to be worried. I want to formally thank you, outsiders. Were it not for your aid, our campaign against Encoder would have been 100 times more arduous. Kremnoans revere strength, military might.
Yeah, I didn't have an option to just be polite. I would have totally been polite. There's no reason to be... to throw back his sincere thanks back at him. Maide, what do you mean by when you say you were worried?
They don't know yet. That guy has always been tormented by his past. I may not be the right person to tell you about him, but you must know his past if you are to continue fighting alongside Finan.
Is he also from Honkai Impact 3rd?
Please, allow me.
Oh no, we're about to get the lore drop right now.
Very well.
Before he was chosen by the prophecy, Lord Finan had everything taken away from him. his home, his family.
Well, he could still be
close
from
friends.
another game.
Everything he once swore to protect. I became a hollowed shell in his youth, and the blazing flames of vengeance were the only thing sustaining him. The prophecy gave him a new mission, granting him a new life as a Chrysos heir. But which is more important to him? His new mission, or his desire for revenge?
Who would he be getting revenge against?
I'm afraid only he knows. No. Perhaps he himself is still struggling to get to an answer.
I acknowledge his strength, but fear is something not even the sharpest of swords can cut through. I hope you've toughened your resolve, Deliverer. Only a will as tough as stone can shatter the darkest nightmares.
Is something wrong?
Sounds like men.
Don't keep me in suspense. Come on, tell me already. What did you see?
I just wanted to get a reaction out of you. Alright, I'll tell you. This card is the Deliverer.
Deliverer? What does that mean?
The interpretation is really long. Maybe I should just skip it. All you need to know is, this card means you'll be a hero, worshipped by all. You will protect this world and save lots and lots of people from scary enemies with your sword. Do you like the sound of that?
But...
What's the matter? This is a good card.
But I don't want to be everyone's hero. I just want to stay in this village with everyone I know. Grandpa and Grandma said the outside world is full of bad people. That's why they're always at war. Who wants to save bad people like them? I can be a hero, but only our village's little hero.
Well, little hero, if the day comes for us to say goodbye to ID Silizii, could you become a deliverer then?
Do I have to leave the village?
Mm-hmm. If something like that happens, someone will have to save the world.
Then I'll...
Hmm? I'm just teasing you. Don't worry. ID Silizii is a peaceful place. Bad people won't reach us here.
Epic foreshadowing.
Are you going home already? If you're not in a hurry, should we go play with the fairies again?
Oh, fairies! Okay, I love playing with them. I'll win back the wooden sword I lost to them.
Look at how excited that got you. Let's go then. May this world never have need for a deliverer.
I wonder who killed her. I'll repair our meals again already.
March isn't feeling well, so Pom Pom has specially prepared the conductor's special bland meal that'll be easy on her stomach.
Oh, how wonderful.
Can you bring it to her, Himiko?
Gladly. Why don't we also get her a cup of coffee?
When she's already feeling
Oh,
unwell.
I guess you're right. March, we're coming in, okay? Looks like she's metamorphosizing, maybe?
Short respite, then time for the next fight.
Alright, that was 3.0. Okay, we get ourselves the E4. What's the recap? Okay, that's the recap. You know, when you say things like that, it makes me think you're gonna die. That's like RPG 101. Well, let's talk about, what is this? This is Tribi, Aglaya, Casterus, and probably Finon. Since I pulled Tribi, let's put Tribi here.
Stranger, welcome to the Holy City. We will show you the way forward.
High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Hello, do you need our help?
The three pillars of Akama.
There's no need to be so somber. How about we play a game together? Guess who we are?
You're Trian.
No, we're training.
Are you Trinin?
Wrong. We're actually Trian.
Actually, like, they got the quiet one, the spirited one.
Then you must be Tribi.
So the main one we play as is Tribi, and then the one with the eye masks is well, I've already forgotten the other names. Oh well.
You're lucky. You merely took a wrong turn. However, there are many more unfortunate souls who have lost their direction in life.
Act concluded.
Perhaps we should tell you some happy tales. Our greatest talent is performing Amphorius' nursery. How rude! You should be reflecting on the nursery rhyme author's heartfelt intentions instead.
Dangerous.
Not Trinin. That's Trian! Stop nagging.
Trinan, Trian, and Tribi.
Play with something I've created.
Trinan, Trian.
Initially, there were many more of us. The others have merely gone one step ahead.
Yes, one step ahead, that's all. Oh, I see. So I got another flower I was trying to figure out what the difference in the picture was. So when we get all 5 flowers out, then we're done. Oh, we get to just do all of them now? I'm not going to read through all of these. And since it doesn't seem to matter, I'm just going to do them in any order. The nameless hero, so that's definitely fine on. Okay, so that's good. I don't actually have to sit through and read the things in order to make progress. 5 chapters each for the 12 main heroes. That's a lot. That's 60 journal entries to go through. Ah, okay. There's more of them here. I see, I see. How do I get more of these things then? Like, how do other people have E6? Maybe they don't. Or maybe because 3.1 has been out for like 3 weeks at this point, so maybe everyone just has it because of that. This is the final piece that I needed in order to get 3 stars on Memory of Chaos. And this would be so nice to get. Let's see, what do I have in the schedule here? It's been an hour so far. Yeah, I'm gonna do an MOC run. Assuming this is a viewer. Welcome on in, Endo. Yeah. So this is the, I just finished the story message, and this is the I pulled the character message. They share a phone. And they have the same profile. Wait. How did this conversation start? We can't find our book. Okay, I was about to say, is this one of those like we can't find our phone, even though it's being used to text to them? Divinations at the Quantum History School? I have no idea what that is. I know extrapolations of the matrix of prescience. Is the Quantum History School divination supposed to be something that happened on the space station? Oh boy, there's all sorts of stuff. What else is there? Yeah, I'm definitely going to read through all those off stream because I hate having that red exclamation mark. So many world quests, yeah. I feel like adventure quests are kind of the best balance of stuff, though. I don't think I have any hope of pure fiction. Maybe I do. With RMC, I might actually have a shot at it if I run like all sustainless. I did try again today and got a new high score, but it was only like 52,000. All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not the team that I want. They remember differently between PS5 and mobile. Okay, they're on the second row, that's why. Alright, so the order that I actually want these in is RMC, this like this. Is that accurate? Yes, I think so. Mem appears on the left of RMC. And then over here it's actually going to be Tribi, then Huahua. And I used the special crafting stuff to get speed boots on Fei Xiao, because eventually that's going to be better, but it rolled really terribly. But their other substats aren't good enough, break effect and HP, for me to use a reroll dice, so I'll just wait and get a new one. Ideally, I would have attack as the other substat. Make sure everything is good to go. Yep, all good. I could use quid pro quo on Huahua. I am using the Feather Store light cone on RMC.
Let's see.
Here you go, Master.
Sure, I'll play along.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. The fear that knows not fear. Too slow.
Awesome! Time to show Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's this? Me! Me.
Never hesitate. That won't do.
Yeah! Me.
You need to get stronger.
No dirty tricks.
All in. I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant!
I actually don't know anything about the Battle Pass
I venture
option.
forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I hit the mark.
Need a shine.
Well, I guess I could have waited one more turn and had unnerve on the enemy.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Oh, I get it. Watch this. Time to show you. Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this.
Fangs and claws got fear. No, not fear.
I think I'll kill him here. The light cone from the Herta store is just the exact same, except it gives speed instead of whatever this thing is. So it gives speed plus 6% instead of crit damage. And then the Memos right, whenever you use the skill, it increases all allies damage by the same amount as Victory in a Blink. So it's basically the same thing. Like, it's, if you have better crit rolls, then you use the Herta store light cone, and if you have better speed rolls, then you use Victory in a Blink. There's like minor things with like the fact that the 5-star light cone probably has more HP and attack and defense, but you don't usually build crit rate on RMC, so it won't really matter.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Time to show Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this.
I should go ahead and use this ultimate here.
Show me what you can do. I think the fear knows not fear. Too slow. I venture forth forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Oh, I get it. Mimi.
Ideally, I would have some sort of way to gain so much energy that I could actually buff both Fei Xiao and March 7th at the same time. That might just be a simulated universe only thing, though.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
This is still wave 1. Another wasted turn.
You're falling apart. Never hesitate. That won't do.
Hedge your bet.
Ready to stop.
The fear knows not fear. I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Awesome! Time to show Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this. You'll make good practice.
I probably should have skilled there.
It's on me.
I venture forth to forever.
I think my buff's about to run out.
Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate! That won't do.
Oh, I get it.
Yep, it's over.
Now watch this.
Watch your head.
And it's back.
I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Get build up that vulnerability.
Awesome! Time to show you what I act your dragon, white tiger, less cards, what's this?
Sure, I'll play. The dice have bust.
I should have waited for that, for the turn to actually happen. That's okay.
Watch your head.
Ready to shine. Yeah.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you fun. Never hesitate. I won't do. Too slow. I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
I hit the mark. No dirty tricks.
Oh, what a waste. Wait, it's not over yet. I can still do this.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Oh, I get it.
There we go.
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure dragon, white tiger, less cards, what's this?
Fangs and claws got dull. The fearless knows not fear. Trap.
Yeah.
Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Sure, I'll play along. No dirty tricks. All in.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable. Never hesitate. I won't do.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, this is the perfect setup for this.
Now what's this? Time to show you what I can really. Azure dragon, white tiger, less cards, what's this?
Alright, this is as good as it's gonna get. 4 stacks of vulnerability.
I venture forth forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Oh, I get it.
It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I don't think that I kill before this happens here. The new Eidolon was not as impactful as I thought it was going to be. Well, maybe. We'll see. If we kill the main bug here, it actually we'll get rid of everyone else.
Watch your head. Hedge your bets. No dirty tricks, alright?
Time to show you what I Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this?
I need someone to hit RNC.
Get stronger.
No such luck. Alright. Well, let's not waste like 5 cycles being unlucky. I actually did pretty good damage with the explosion there.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
This should be the final cycle here.
Show me what you can do. The fearless knows not fear. I venture
So much overkill.
triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
23 cycles left. Can I do it in 4 cycles? So E4 only got me 1 saved cycle, I think.
When faced with an army, bide your
Day
time
of peaceful
your attack.
But I know that I messed up some of the Encoder battle, so let's do it better this time.
A well-matched opponent. Conflict is pitiless.
I'll overcome the thorns. Torment and doubt, farewell. This mortal watch over you and guide you on your path.
Is it coming? Are you gonna let swing?
There's no time to lose. Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Not genuine. Yep, GG.
When faced with an army, bide your time.
I already knew it was going to be genuine. It's always genuine.
Peaceful.
I commend.
Maybe I don't
A well-matched opponent.
trigger the reset there. I'm already at 6, so I can kind of save this.
Mortals watch over you and guide you on your path.
Follow my charge.
But I don't have the energy gain if I don't actually hit him. I can do like this though.
Show no mercy.
Wasted the energy gain from the boss there.
Underestimating us will cost you.
There's no time to lose. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all. Conflict is pitiless.
I've heard the call.
It's coming.
There's thunder.
I think this will be
Show
good.
no mercy.
Dead. Dead. Now just for the automaton left. So close to finishing him off too.
Watch closely.
5 rand damage tribute.
Conflict is pitiless.
I also need to lower my genuine speed a little bit. Make sure he goes after the first hit from Nikador. It's kind of an annoying thing to do though.
This mortal watch over you, guide you on your path. Serenity is before me.
There's no time to lose.
Show no mercy.
Yeah, with better gameplay, I can zero cycle that.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
It's come. Tiger the West Wind. Away we go.
Here is thunder.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Get them.
Underestimating us will cost you its dues.
Follow my charm.
Conflict is pitiless.
Heard the call. Tormented doubt, farewell.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Scared.
Stay put.
Give me strength.
It's of no consequence.
Okay. So everyone except for Genuine right now.
This mortal watch over you, guide you on your path.
I never really know whether I want to do Triby then Huohua to get Triby closer to our next one, or to use Huohua to trigger Tribbies and then use Huohua to get another one after that.
I club 3, you club 4, I club 4, you club 5, I club 5, you club 6, I club 6, you club 7, I club 7, you club 8, I club 8, you club 9, I club 9, you club 10, I club 10. When will this end?
That was quite the thing there. Let's do Tribby first. It's a waste of one of the stacks there.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all. Show no mercy. Here is thunder.
Will overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless.
Please. Oh no.
This mortal watch over you, guide you on your path.
Okay, good. Alright, there we go.
That it?
Alright, what do I want to do here? I think I want to hit them first.
Is it coming? Tiger the West Wind. Away we go. I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
And then I ultimate it here as well.
Show no mercy.
And then I get enough energy to do this.
Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Watch closely.
And then I get enough to do this.
Tiger the West Wind.
And I think that might be it.
There's no time to lose.
Here is thunder.
Tormented doubt, farewell.
Should have checked to see whether I had Busy of Trivy. Oh, I just used my ultimate, right? So I'm good here. Yes, I do. Okay. Use this. Use that. Use this.
Show no mercy.
I might come up just short.
Fiends or devil. I'll crush them all.
Is it coming? I feel that swing. Away we go!
Here is thunder.
Heard the call.
We're so close, but it's not going to happen.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Oh, okay. I was not expecting to take off 5% with the armor crack. It's like the opposite of most streamer luck. Usually you get left on 1%. Nice, nice. It's been one patch. I don't think I did. I don't think I full cleared the last MOC. I don't remember. Nice, we did it. Now all we have to do is just figure out Pure Fiction the next 7 days, and we could have our first full clear. I've never had a full clear. The closest I've ever had was exactly this setup. 12 out of 12 in AS, 36 out of 36 in Memory of Chaos, and 11 out of 12 in Pure Fiction. I think I'd be able to do it, maybe. I literally just tried earlier today. So I would not expect me to be able to actually do it, but may as well try. So the thing here is you want to hit enemies with ultimates. And you need to hit them with lightning damage. I mean, that seems like it's a no-brainer for Serval. How built is my Serval right now? Because she spams ultimates way more than Jingyuan does. But maybe it won't matter. Because Jingyuan is just so much stronger than Serval. Passkey? I mean, that is fine. You know, they're not going to be shocked most of the time, so it's not that great. Not built at all. Okay. So no Serval. Another time. You got 12 on the last Pure Fiction? What was the last Pure Fiction? I don't think so, because I think that the last Pure Fiction was the one that would have gotten me a full clear. Where's Tribby? What would the last thing here be? Quantum and electric, electric and quantum, quantum electric, quantum ice, quantum electric, and also there's fire here randomly. Quantum electric seems like the way to go. what, if any, sustain will I use? Maybe no sustain? Just go March 7th? Increase all character speed. Use skills to attack enemies. Actually, none of these characters use skills to attack enemies, but they all use follow-up attacks, so let's go with that. And skills and ultimates to deal damage to enemies. So the main issue is I don't have Argenti. Like, this is very obviously supposed to be physical damage. So the best I can do is ice. And like, technically for these things fire, but like, eh. So Clara doesn't use her ultimate to hurt enemies, but she does use skills. Every enemy hit. Follow-up attacks. I do have a lot of follow-up attacks. So defeat 10 enemies and then hit all the stuff. So I think I really want like one person to kill everything, right? Does that mean that I put Bronya on here? But Bronya's too fast to carry Herta. Maybe that means instead of Pela for the defense down, but she also uses skill to attack. I was thinking about replacing Pela with Tingyun, but I think that it's better to just have Pela because she does attack enemies with ultimates. If I make it ultimate focused, then I think I can get rid of Clara. I don't think she's actually going to contribute that much. Maybe. Let's just try this. I have no faith.
When faced with an army, bide your time behind your attack. I commend.
I think if I built my Serval better, she might end up being better here. I need to not attack with March 7th because this guy needs to be weak to Quantum.
Well, this mortal watch over you and guide you on your path.
A foregone conclusion.
Time to show you what I got. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this? Go, go, go!
Show no mercy.
consequence.
You'll make good practice. Yeah.
Here is thunder.
I'm not surviving to the end of this.
I'll overcome the thorn. The remedy is before me.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
I should have saved my ultimate for the end of the resurgence. I'll save the next one.
Underestimating us will cost you.
Oh, I actually don't really want to get hit by that. I have to kill this guy. I still got hit. That's kind of game over. You lose a whole cycle from getting hit by one of those.
Here is thunder.
This mortal. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
I could take 10 of you.
You don't even like get a turn back.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Time to show you what I can read. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards.
You know, sustain team, yep.
Is it coming? Are you the West Wind? Away we go! Oh, I get it! Now watch this!
It's a long time.
My vow.
Alright, so we have to use a sustain. So then who should our sustain be? Probably Aventurine, right? Just so we don't get stunned. Because even though Huahua will stop us or will heal us after we're stunned, it still will delay our turns. So I should probably just go ahead and put a sustain on the second side too, right? I don't have a someone that heals with a skill that's also a healer. But if I had Linksha, then I would have a person that heals while also dealing damage with a skill. And also has a follow-up attack. And also cleanses. And has an emergency heal. One day. I mean, sure he does damage with his ultimate. So I do have E2. In theory, if I were proactive instead of reactive, I could increase someone's effect res by using skill on them. That's kind of not really going to work out too well, I don't think. Lynx also has something going on where, like, she has the ability to increase effect res as well. But she's not built enough. If I use my ultimate, does that also give me survival response? No, skill is the only thing that gives me survival response. Okay. So not that great. Ideally, if I had Fu Xuan. That's a character that uses ultimate to attack and is a sustain. And while I have her buff active, every ally resists a debuff once. But what can you do?
When faced with an army, bide your time.
A day of peaceful
attack.
Feeling lucky.
I was not lucky at all.
So,
Sure, I'll play along.
a foregone conclusion. Here, is thunder.
Seek and you shall receive. Serenity is before me. This mortal. Watch over you.
Technically, this is wasteful. I could just use skill here instead. But I want to have the extra crit damage.
Conflict is pitiless.
So at this point, I could use Trippy Ultimate to have the vulnerability active. It would be kind of a waste, though.
Show no mercy.
It's coming. I feel wet split.
Oh no! What have you done? He's now weak to light. To what's it called? Imaginary.
No dirty trick. The dice have been cast.
Oh, okay. He actually missed all of them, and now I'm going to tempt fate again.
Busts. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Yeah, couldn't be that lucky twice in a row.
Here, is thunder.
Didn't end up mattering.
I'll overcome the thorns. Torment and doubt, farewell.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Effect res, that's what I like to see.
Show no mercy.
Watch your head.
There's no time to lose. Here, is thunder.
I heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless.
Is it coming? I feel wet split. Away we go! Delivering warmth.
No dirty.
Show no mercy. Is that it?
Kind of works out that
Watch your head.
they spawn in, taking their turn immediately.
Guide you on your path.
The dice have been cast, but busts. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I could probably also run damage tribute on this game mode as well.
Here, is thunder.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
I'm gonna save the ultimate for the next go round.
Hedge your bets.
Show no mercy. Follow my charge. Here is thunder.
No dirty tricks, all right? Serenity is before me.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is endless.
Watch your head.
Do I want to use my ultimate now? And no one else has their ultimate charged anyway, so it doesn't actually matter.
Underestimating us, Okoski?
Now I can use it.
I feel like split.
Somebody still gets one more turn. Oh, perfect. This actually works out exactly how I need it to.
Sure, I'll play along. All in. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Here is thunder.
I'll overcome the thorns. Wanted to doubt their way. This mortal.
Busy as Tribune one more time for the road.
Follow my charge. Show no mercy.
This is by far my best score so far, but it's still not enough to get me over the halfway point. Oh, that might actually do it though. Alright, that actually just put me right over the halfway point. Except maybe I should not have done that because that actually put Cocolia backwards in the queue, meaning that she isn't going to take the bleed damage. So now this team of 4 stars just has to perform as well as that team of premium 5 stars, and then I'll be done. Even though I want to use Pela, I feel like I have to use Gallagher here. And the quality between these two teams.
Honored to meet me.
Oh, I could have used my ultimate. It's okay. I mean, Herta is just broken in this game mode anyway.
Data secure. Network is activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Do you know who I am? This big diamond!
I'd much rather they just don't actually ever hit me. But unfortunately I don't have infinite ultimates like Argenti does. I gotta save it.
Enemy targets detected. Time to twirl! Enemy data secure. Network is activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
So far this is going pretty well.
Nice psychic with friends. And indulge yourselves!
I should probably rebuild my Gallagher. There's no other. I've only had like 2 people that were worth pulling up, because this is such a waste of action advance. I save it? I think I save it. Oh no. Okay, somehow they just didn't hit. I don't think I can stop you from hitting, maybe? I'm just gonna have to risk it.
Confidence. How's this taste?
How appropriate. Enemy data set network activated. Time for a good counterattack. Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all
This should cause the grit to come back. Give me a free ultimate.
Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
And then... let me see. What is this? I'm not as familiar with what I need to do here. Skill. 10% charge. Nope, that's not good enough.
Ready for another?
I still need to change my Gallagher's everything. He's gonna have to be like a crit healer or something like that.
In the mood for another beating?
Because he's actually useless when I have him built as a break DPS when he doesn't actually ever break anything or have any super break on the team anymore.
Enemy data secure network activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Should I have saved that?
Mimi.
I think it's fine.
Time to mix things up.
Save that. Use this.
Time to twirl. Time to twirl. Do you know who I am? This big diamond. It's all yours. Time to twirl. Enemy data secure. Network is activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Do you know who I... This big diamond!
I am super exploiting this, the mechanics here.
What are you looking for?
Step up, let's see ya.
Doesn't look like we're gonna make it here.
Life's like a good friends. Indulge yourselves!
How appropriate. Commencing support.
Who's the closest to being dead
Ready
here?
for another? Network is activated. Time for a good old counter.
Should I save that? No, not even close. But a new high score, a third high score for this week. What needs to happen here? If I completely rebuilt my Gallagher to do crit damage, and if I rebuilt my RMC to do what's it called, damage. Although HMC would not be that bad here. They do spend most of their time broken. Trifacial. On the second side, like I don't know how I would get my energy back or how I would get enough ultimates. Targeting the boss is somewhat feasible if killing an enemy does about as much damage as killing the boss. But even if they do the same damage, you would still rather kill an enemy, because that's how you get resound stacks. How hilarious would it be if I did the first buff for this, or the third buff for this, where you increase your ultimate damage? But I put where you gain an extra ultimate when you go into resound, into the Surge and Grit, but I put Tribby as the first person. I think that'd be hilarious. I actually do think that maybe running HMC in this slot would be pretty viable, because I would be able to do Dance 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 even though it's only S1, for one thing. For another thing, since the enemies spend most of their time broken, you know, I'd be doing a lot of damage that way. And instead of having RMC buff one person to do 24% damage, she'd be buffing everyone to be doing twice as much damage. And it would make Gallagher actually usable. The other option would be to use Huohua. Even though she wouldn't be able to use her ultimate to attack someone, she would be able to use your ultimate to give other people attacks. Some other options. I don't know. I just barely got halfway there on the side with 4 or 5 stars and basically a very premium team. The other option, I guess, would be to have Himiko here in some capacity, because then I would be able to use RMC to give mem support to both Himiko and to Herta at the same time. Most of the issue is that I don't really have a second person that's worth giving buffs to, so there's no reason to go for the true damage on anyone other than regular Herta. But ideally, if RMC is fast enough and I'm gaining energy fast enough, then I would want to put the true damage on multiple people at the same time. If I redid my RMC build so that RMC actually crits, right now they're built as a full support basically with 200 crit damage, no crit rate. Because in theory at some point in time I get E6 and her ultimate is set at 100% crit rate. But if I could get up to 60% crit rate with 150 crit damage, which would be pretty impressive if I could actually get that stat line, and I built them as a sub DPS, then Mem could actually do damage with their regular attacks. Oh no, 39% of... Okay, 39% 4 times, so that's 160% damage, and then 100% to all enemies, so that's actually quite a bit. That's 660% damage, really, because there are 5 enemies. So if I increased the attack and got more crit rate, then this could actually be a thing. I don't know what I would do side 1. I could probably do, if I had more time to build, then I could do Serval Bronya side 1. And then I would just ult spam the entire time along with Tribby. And then I would do Sunday RMC side 2, because if I replace my crit damage body with a crit rate body, and that would put me at like 40 crit rate. And then when I add Sunday's buff to it, then that would put me at 60 crit rate. So I'd be at 60 crit rate, 140 crit damage, which is basically what I am looking for. And then I would just like keep on, you know, moving forward, RMC, and then RMC would buff herself with the mem damage. Probably still with Pela. Maybe also with Herta at that point. That would be sustainless at that point. Herta to do the follow-up damage, RMC Sunday, and then Pela to lower their defenses. That'd be pretty damaging. Yeah, lots of things that could happen, but only 1 week to do them all. So I'm just going to be satisfied with the 11 out of 12.
I've got many more stories I could tell you.
Because there's a chance that since I just pulled Tribby, that the next Pure Fiction is going to be perfectly suited for her anyway. Not quite enough to get everything here. We don't have to get all of this. So I need 220 total. I'll probably get that in a week. 21 days to complete this. No problem. Alright, I think that'll do it for tonight. Maybe. We'll see. Let me see if Baby's already been put down for the night. And if so, then I'll just come back down and do 3.1. And if not, I will come down and shut down the stream and go help put her to sleep. So I guess then I will be right back. Alright, I'm back, but this is going to be the end of the stream. What is this? Rewards updated for Simulated Universe. Title Bounty has new content. I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. Yeah, that's just like a client issue, probably. Alright. Gonna do the weekly buy stuff. Or I guess the daily buy stuff, because I already did the weekly buy stuff. And we will call it there. We'll be back later this week with more story content. We'll go on to 3.1. In the meantime, I'll basically just using my relic, my Trailblaze power for relic farming, because there's not really much else for me to do. I've maxed out most of my people that I'm looking to actually use right now, but it would be nice to get more of this set when soaring Valorous, so I don't have to use next month's special crystals in order to unlock it. These things, wishful resin. As it stands now, I'll have to use that. When did I get this? I guess I need 200 to get the next one. Okay. Oh, we have enough standard pulls. That's a nice way to end the stream. Let's do a standard 10 pull. Nothing special, but it could be some 4-star light count I don't have yet. It could be another Eidolon for a 4-star. At the very least, it's more embers and starlight. Perfect timing. I have plenty of. Don't need that. Nothing. How close am I to my next pity on this? I think that I recently got something. Yeah, I just got Welt from this. So that was literally 11 pity. So stay tuned for next month when I get enough to do another 10 pull from the regular warp. And with that, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Take care, and goodbye.